Haha, okay, Belky, doing a video today explaining I was outside in the sun, hooking up sun power. And I gotta move this over here. I don't get caught anything. Yeah. Oh! Sun power. Wires and cables. I gotta keep this iPad plugged in because its battery is pretty shot. Oh, let's see. I know my hands are a bit grubby, but I'm working on stuff, Stuff, doctor, stuff. I'm working on stuff. I got my trusty on. Well, time to act silly. So I was sitting in the sun for about 2 hours because the sun was out and it was pretty easy and warm. I got my certain clothes on to do that. Do that and do this. Hi, do this and do that. I know, you think I'm crazy, but I am. I'm totally insane, I tell you. Anyway, busy making a small wheel system. I just put spokes in there like a shift wheel, right? That's for that electron microscope I'm redoing into something else. So I put these in, machine them down at little handles, right? That should work along with the whole system. I've been pretty busy doing crazy stuff. Machine tool work and electrical work and all kinds of work. Having a lot of fun doing work. And what else is the topic? Well, of course, I'm just curious in how I look these days after that operation, so it's still looking weird. I don't know, the lighting or something? I don't know. This is the operation leg. It's getting better every day. Can I get my hand around it? Ooh, that's cold. Almost. So it takes up to a year for swelling to go down, but mine's been going down pretty good the last while, so it's fun, it's interesting, it's just the way things are sometimes in life. Where can I stick this thing where I can get more view time? Over here, I guess. Yeah. I think. Is it recording? Because I made videos where I thought it was recording, it wasn't. That's some of my weirdness, but anyway. Okay. So busy machining and repairing things and doing stuff like I do. Trying to do some ridiculous video like I'm doing now. But anyway, I'm still alive, still doing well. Made some videos of talking totally incomprehensible gibberish. See, I don't want to pull that over. No point in incomprehensible gibberish, I tell you. Now, what should I talk about? Poor old iPad. This thing has really been through a war, It's like, barely works, but it does work. Number one. Where did I had this stupid thing before? I think over in this corner. Leaning up against a compound, massive compound off a lathe. I think so. Yeah, I think so. Okay, let's see. There we are. Right and tidy. Right and tidy, love. Right and tidy. Okay, what should I talk about? I got all dressed up like this to sit in the sun, and I came in, and now it's time to talk. Talk. I mentioned this already. And what else did I mention? Where's the lens on? Oh, there it is. Okay, so move this out of the way. Work. Oh, let's see. Kind of. Whoop. No, well, okay. I guess I'm okay. All right. So I'm doing tapping and dyeing and drilling and milling and lathe work. It'll last a while. So every day I've been pretty busy ever since I got out of the hospital. No, when I got out of the hospital, I was at home quite a bit. I could hardly walk. Then as another month or 3 weeks passed, I got it over in here and started doing stuff, and I got more dynamic, more energetic. For some reason, I'm more energetic and alive than I was before. Must be because certain things are removed. It probably was poisoning my system. It's basically teeth. I think I did myself in almost. But anyway, that's just the way it is. I mean, what do you know? So when you die, I mean, the earth was created from the sun, and great amounts of time and gravity and effects and electrostatics produced some interesting microbes. Over time, they grew into smarter things than animals and dinosaurs and humans. Eventually, just a couple hundred years ago, or maybe 500 years ago, humans were pretty stupid or ignorant. But that's my point of view. I mean, talking about technology and waking up to the real world and what the real world is and the real universe is, huh? Yeah. It's kind of intriguing. So when we pass on, do we simply vanish? Our atoms go rotting away in the soil, and it basically comes out in time as just a bunch of atoms and molecules that go into atoms, and when the earth blows up, that all goes back into that kind of weird state of things in the universe, which is kind of hard to comprehend or believe. That's why you have God. Humans make up their own little situations, you know. Oh, God will take care of you. Oh, sure. No, it's just the way it is. Life is life. This is copper. Zinc. Humans made that thing. When? I don't know. Looks like a long time ago. Unknown artifacts. Where'd I go? Oh, I got this at the scrapyard. Yeah, okay. I got lots of stuff on the scrapyard. This piece here, I got a machine down to fit in the electron microscope, which I converted into a steering station. I need to take off a 16th of an inch plus a saw over 2, and it'll fit right in a hole that I gotta plug up. And what else is new with me? Lots of things, I suppose, but anyway. There we go. Busy. Very busy. Let's see, I've always had creative energy. This is weird, something. I always had creative energy ever since I was a little guy, okay? Which I mentioned before. My first interest was simply threaded pipes that I could put together and make a waterway out of a wooden barrel and a tap. It was amazing. That was my first interest. I think it was about 5 or something like that, and then I got into chemistry and guns, firearms, electronics, chemistry. Marched all through those years, different adventures and things that were okay. As I mentioned, I was in Happy Acres, Riverview, because I got agoraphobia. They didn't know what it was at the time, but they called it an expert from England who came and trained me to simply do relaxation exercise and no tablets or anything. Just do that in your diet and you'll be okay. So I did that. All right, so I'm talking. Talk. talking, I am talking, doctor, doctor, oh, doctor, again, here we go with the doctor business. Well, that's all fun for me. So, I'm just testing this. This is a video for my psychological profiling, as well as my good, charming looks, and see what changed, if anything. Just doing a double check on myself, a sort of a maintenance. See how bombastic and energetic I appear when I watch it and laugh my head off. But anyway, as well as you, I hope, or start crying. Oh, that's it, John. That's John Hutchison. He's gone and turned into a lady, and he's lost his mind. The CIA poisoned him and did this to him, and he's acting this way. Yeah, well, you don't even know who I am. You're just some guy that saw me on the television one time. And, oh, John's got a YouTube channel. Oh, what happened to John? Oh, my God. He's got long hair, and he's dressing like a girl. Oh, my goodness. That's what probably they think, you know. I get a lot of that garbage from people. You don't even know who I am. Oh, John, the CIA made him into a weirdo. Oh my God, that's. But then there's the other side of the population, which is very understanding and kind. So thank you. Thank you. Oh, wow. Dominion dudes. Can you tell me where Dominion dudes phrase came from? So I have seen a lot of people in my life. Met a lot of people. Holy macaroni. Mark A. Solis. I keep remembering people I met who stayed for a while, too. Yes, Dr. Hal Pute stayed a couple of days. He's a good scientist. We get along fine. Again, shoulders as partners with him in a way that we're always in communication and talking and doing things. I stay at his home. He stay up in Vancouver in the Royal Towers Hotel for a week or so. Yeah, so a lot of good people I've met. Dr. P.G. Pappas from Greece came over, all the way over to New Westminster from Greece. Stayed a week. I had Dr. Ludwig show him everything. He's from Germany. Not too long ago, but many others that I know and mention came visiting. Politicians, Berkeley Bedell came right into the apartment lab. His wife Eleanor sat on a stool and we talked and we went for lunch, and he was an ex-USA congressman. I got all his letters. And then who else showed up? Dennis Kucinich. I gave him some metal samples and he said, can you mail them to blab out this address? I did. Who else showed up? Oh, just too many people to remember all of them, but nice, kind people. I think I encountered only a few dingbats, which I showed them the door and said, leave. And there's dingbats and there's nasty people. I rarely encounter them for some unknown reason, but you think I would. And we got Mr. Smith, I presume, that dingbat guy that thinks he's a scientist and he's just a crazy old Englishman who's using my old videos. Oh, look, John faked it. He's got a string on his saucer. Yeah, well, you took one video that didn't have any voice in it or something. But you fooled you. I found those old videos and got one to you, sent it to you, a link to you that has all the explanations of what's going on. See, Mr. Smith, I presume? Silly old English tart. Silly old English tot. Which he is. He doesn't even know what he's talking about. It's all bullshit. Excuse my language, but you got nasty people on the internet too, you know. I'm not that. I look at videos and I look at things on the internet and answer emails. Usually a lot of them, but it's a good tool. My famous part in all this is making my own videos like this, as well as checking eBay. That's where I get a lot of my stuff from now. Good, friendly people. Nice nice safe sellers, including Mr. Alec in Greece. I bought about 2,000 pounds of stuff off of him, and he sent it over a couple of rides in a couple of days. He always gives me a quarter of what's the asking, just 1/4 of the asking price. Very kind gentleman, and we communicate a lot, and we talked on the phone a lot too. That's Mr. Alec. Greece sells old vintage Navy stuff and weird and wonderful things. And the last item that arrived was 8 months ago, I think. A binnacle system. Heavy bronze piece off some warship. Now to get anything small, he sends gifts too, Mr. Alec does, so. He's a very good seller. And I have another favorite seller, I'm quite friendly with him. Roar! Roar, roar! He's into Navy stuff like me. So I'm trying to help him out as much as I can. I buy stuff he doesn't want. Because I want it. Yeah! I want it! So, he's going to show me some test equipment. I bought, I forget how many things I bought off it. RHOR, but I'm sending him a piece of something that I found in an electron scanning microscope. And it could be worth something, I know it is. But anyway, going on to eBay, really good savior sellers. They're rare. Then you got the sellers that want an arm and a leg for something. I send them an email once in a while and say, are you kidding? I'll be back in a year, and if it's still around, I'll buy it. If not, oh well. It usually happens. The year passes, same items listed, prices have dropped, or it's like, wow, okay, I'll buy it now, I'll give you an offer too. I've seen stuff on eBay for 5, 6, 7 years, same person asking it, stupid prices for high priced things, he thinks it's a rare, well, so what, that doesn't mean anything. What's its real value? And scrap. That's where I got all those cannon parts from. Orlicon cannon parts that were bronze. Original boxes from a friend of mine in Scotland. They weren't allowed to be out of the country, out of England, but my friend rearranged that all quickly, and all that stuff came. I had 800 kilos. Scrap price. No, but they're armrests and gun sights and all that stuff. Then I use Gunbroker too, but sometimes you get a good fair price on Gunbroker. Something you're after or looking for. Good old Gunbroker. I even got an award. Best customer. I have to put that up as this on this video upload tonight. Why not? Most of it's all vintage, so you really don't have to go through FFC or federal license and all that stuff. But anyway, going on to other topics. Yeah, I got a lot done in the last couple of months. I got this metal cutting saw built. Plus other things, a lot of radios and transmitters repaired and tuned up, ready to go. High voltage system, getting there. I need more tables. Hey, can you donate solid real tables or any electrical equipment or any vintage stuff? Let me know. It all comes in handy, even metal. And believe me, I eat metal like there's no tomorrow. I eat metal. Well, lathes and milling machines and drill presses and all that eat a lot of metal. And keep your drill bit sharper and your tool sharp. And the piece, beautiful stainless. Wow, man. came off of that scanning electron microscope, which I saved most of everything from it, basically, even the table. It was a Joule, I think a Joule 850, totally complete. And Nancy didn't want it anymore. She just wanted to get rid of it, so I took it all apart. Plus the refrigeration stuff, coolants and that. You can't throw that away, you know. I got lots of this stuff. Bigger pieces, some weighing what? Oh, 40 pounds, 50 pounds, and boxes of, saved all the bolts too. The cap had screws, metric, but I saved them all. And I was showing in other videos, I'm building that thing, steering station out of the main unit. It's kind of fun. I mean, it looks pretty cool. Come on, give me a break, huh? I've always been like that, you know. Utilization of things, which are cool. Uh-oh. What is that? See the plug here? I gotta keep iPad plugged in. There's a battery shot, I guess. That, I guess I can do that, huh? I guess so. Oh. Ugh, stretching I am. So Evie and I were practicing with a ball. He loves his little balls. Throw them, he runs after them all the time, and he has a collection of balls and toys and things. So we're doing that in the sunlight today, and I was getting warm, and just kind of drifted off a little bit, and came back in. I got some things I got to do yet, but I had a good time sitting in the sun. I can't wait until it gets warmer. I'll find my naked spot to lay in and cook. Did anybody ever see me naked? I don't know. You have to be crafty, you know. In Austria, when I sunbathed, there was all the tall grass on the fields, at least 3 feet high. You just lay down there, nobody could see you, except from the air maybe, but that's what I did too. Right behind 22 Jagerbauerweg, Hendorf und Wallersee, Austria, Dr. Margarita Kokoschnik and Dr. Peter Kokoschnik were hosting. Stayed over 2 years. I'd go traveling with Ian to Vienna and Salzburg and to Munich and go there. I stayed, well, when I first arrived in Munich, stayed there for a couple of weeks, I think. Then got off back to Dr. Margarita's. Stayed there, they had me a room and that upstairs. And I went back in 1993 to see Dr. Margarita and Yen, of course. But Peter passed away, Peter Kokoschnik passed away, and going up to the house, 22 Jagerbauerweg, get some of Dr. Margarita's stuff out of the house, help her with that. It was weird, the power was off and snow was coming through open windows. Never forget that scene. It was pretty, because looking at it, that's where I used to stay, you know, it's like weird. So I stay in touch with everybody all the time, as much as I can. A lot of people have passed away, a lot of scientists I know, and industrial people. Henry Dakin, the Dakin family made toys, like toy teddy bears, Dakin toys. Henry Dakin, the family son, and he passed away in Ukiah, 25 miles away, some years ago, and so many people passed away. It's pretty sad and pretty, I I feel kind of alone because that class of people seem to be quite different than a lot of the modern so-called scientists. But again, I might be wrong, but young generation of scientists are interesting people, of course. But things always change, that's the way it is. Come on. That's how I changed. Of course, I've always been that way anyway, so. Silly, Mr. Silly. They call me Mr. Silly. Hi, my name is Mr. Silly, and I'm doing a selfie video. Who's that monkey in the window? Who's that lunatic in the window? That's John Kenneth Hutchison. He's kind of wired. Oh, you haven't seen my new toy yet, I don't think. I can slide it over. I'll do that. Where's my... what? Yeah, my new toy. Heavy, but you know, ooh. So this is my new exercise machine. Where you put your foot? There it is. I think so. You can't see it, huh? Lift this down, I guess. Here's my new toy. Believe it or not, folks, this was to drive a lathe, which I have the lathe with a motorized. It's an accessory, though. If you want to have no power, you can use this thing. Isn't that cool? Nice piece of engineering. Primitive, but does work. Good piece of stuff. Yeah, so this here. Oh yeah, it works. Ugh. Wah. Oh, why's that door open? I guess I have it. That's a nice piece. Yeah. Huh? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think it would. What on earth is that? Hold on. Well, grab this thing here. I think so. Nah. That way. All right. What am I trying to do? Do. Yeah, that's pretty stable. So. My swimming has gone down, as you can tell, because I showed this off before a while ago. Oh, getting there, damn it, Jim. Let's see. Oh, don't fall. over. Oh, don't fall over. Here we go. I don't know. Never ending battle with it. But it's working still. Trying to figure out what I'm stuck here. Anyway. Oh, wow. Laser Spock? What is that? Oh, that's where I am. Okay, I'm wondering what that thing was. Okay, now I know. Mm-hmm. Exercising and vitamins and minerals and exercise. Well, I've been doing vitamins and minerals. How long now? Holy wow. Was I doing that? Huh. Wow. Yeah, quite a number of years. Every day. Dirk Pearson's book inspired me to get into life extension. Plus my way of not dealing with the world out there, like everybody has to deal with that world. I objected a long time ago when I was actually a child. Oh yeah. And I didn't mind part of the system, really. No car, no phone, no bank card. I had a bank account. I was just walk to the bank and pull out money. I started to learn how to use a card a few years ago. Not kidding. Kind of live in a strange isolation, but I love it. It's cool. I meet a lot of cool people too. Oh, different realm I live in. I like it. I love it, actually. Oh, what else should I talk about? Well, I'm sure psychiatrists like looking at me too. I'm sure they're having a field day with the Donald, the big, boisterous, overstuffed, overbearing dictator with delusions of godhood. That's a good title for him, isn't it? An overbearing, petty, officious tyrant, God, with delusions of godhood, to rule the world as a true dictator would. He has no compassion for fellow human beings. Oh, maybe family, maybe, but that's dwindling fast because he's getting more wrapped up in his how many bloody court cases? Wow, it's amazing. It's got Donald. Oh, Donald. Hi, Donald, remember me? How many times he gets that? Hi, Donald. Donald, do you remember me? No, I don't know nothing. No. I bet that's what it is. Probably a lot of people are trying to get in the scene, the epic film, the epic scene of the Donald. Hello, Donald. Remember me? We met some years ago. When you wanted me to be on your show, The Apprentice. I am sure it wasn't you. It was one of your producers because you're aloof. You're not reachable. You are the king, the great god of business and politics. The massive king. So you think, but in reality, real world, what's real is real. Because you're a two-legged, peeing and pooping, eating human person. That's really who you are. And you'll die and go into the ground, and everybody will remember you as this intriguing um, politician with hundreds of lawsuits. You've been naughty. If there is no, that's not. But why don't you come down to earth now and face the music instead of wandering around all over the place, bitching and screaming and complaining? Hmm? Donald. You're trying to make people think you are a special king, massive, powerful person. It doesn't work. See, Donald, you still fit in this building, you still fit into this house, you still fit into the bathroom. So whatever you do, it's just you. You dare not go into reality. I don't know how you survive in all your magical aircraft and Trump towers and Trump this, Trump that. In the end of it all, what does it all boil down to? Are you happy? Or are you obsessed with power? Mr. Donald, I'm your sitting psychiatrist now. I asked for no money either. Just fascination mechanics of psychiatry and psychology. You are indeed kind of personalities changing and getting more absurd and abstract. I don't know how to help you, Donald. You could try chloropromazine or an antipsychotic drug and get help from a real psychiatrist, but I'm just telling you that you could be, and I have met people like you in Riverview under treatment. The owner of Dominion Motors. I've met lawyers and doctors in Riverview and West 2, H4, when I was in Crease Clinic, and when I was in West Lawn Building on A2 and A1. There are many. This is amazing how everything is laid out. The reality of the whole thing, You could be in pajamas there too. Maybe getting shock treatment and psychiatric help. Dominion Motors, that guy, some lawyer, and actually some lawyer hung himself in the Crease Clinic library. I tried to break down the door, but I could not, and the staff came running with keys, and I had to give a statement to the RCMP. This is all true. This is indeed true. What am I looking at? This thing even recording? Yeah, it is. Okay. True story. I forget his name. There was several doctors in there undergoing treatment, and lawyers, doctors, and common people, and simple people, as well as women on the east side. It was East Lawn for women and East Wing, East 4, Crease Clinic. I met a lot of women, by the way, and a lot of other people. Had a lot of fun, let's say, in the stairwells and in rooms that were not occupied. Yes! I'm kidding, I had a lot of sex. And other weird things going on. Anyway. Joe Sabot. We used to raid some of the offices and get some toys and hide them in the basement. up on the steam pipes. I'm not sure if that stuff's there still or is it torn down. I don't know. But anyway, Donald, you could be in A2 in pajamas. You might get ground privileges someday. You just don't run away and cause more havoc. But this is the reality, really. Now, what do they have in hospital? What do they have in the USA in hospital? Bellevue. In Canada, there's Riverview, as I mentioned before. For the LSD experiment, there was Hollywood Hospital, where my mother got experimented on by Dr. McLean and Dr. McLean and what's the other guy's name? Anyway, there's LSD experiments with her. Hollywood Hospital. When it closed down, Dr. Tomorrow, Frank Ogden, acquired all the files. And then he passed away some years ago, and all those files went somewhere with a question mark. I don't know where. But it'd be interesting to find my mother's file. So she was taken there, actually. She didn't volunteer to go either. Myself, simply, I'll just go. What the hell? 1962. Greece clinic for 3 months. 1969 was Crease Clinic to West Lawn building. I learned a lot about humans and psychology. I was a disc jockey for 6,000 people. I mentioned this before, I know, but I'm going to mention it again because they always got new viewers coming around like, oh, who's this nut talking, you know. So it was amazing. I was also apprenticed to the technician for taking care of all the electronics. David Steele, his name was. And we go off to the psychiatric, to the main psychopath wards, East, Colony Farm. What was it? It was called R4, R3. There's always 4 stories, so everything was named with R's or A's or B's. C4 was the snake pit. That's where you see people that's crawling around the ground and all that stuff. So I saw that Dr. Alice Kramer was head of that whole building, West Lawn building. I was put in there for punishment. I wouldn't go to school. I didn't conform. So they thought they put me in there for a week. I'll never forget that. And I admitted, I gave all that information to the RCMP. Constable Brookbank was in charge of that. RCMP put me under protective custody, not custody, but observation. I'm talking too fast, I'm making mistakes, but anyway. But I had a lot of fun there. I had a lot of sex, I had a lot of fun. I learned a lot. My treatment then was later on relaxation exercises, no meds. They put me on Valium, and then they took me off Valium, and I requested it back, and it kind of stuck with me because as years went by, I was still getting Valium from my family doctor, as well as that turned into later on Xanax, replaced Valium basically in anxiety disorders. So my disorder, I got to read it, was psychoneurotic phobic react, psychoneurotic anxiety react. That's my official title in the psychiatric world. Anyway, I'd love to know what Donald's psychiatric profile is. Probably a raving psychopath, neurotic. No, I don't think he's neurotic. I think he's too delusional, you know. And he's a good liar, pathological liar, that's for sure. Keeping everybody in dark on what the Donald has done over the years, and it turns out to be quite a bit, actually. No, right? Oh. I'm just an oversexed neurotic. What do you think? How long I've been chatting for? 44 minutes. Wow. Oh well. I'll do a survey of my body and see how it looks later. Very good improvement. See how my face looks. Baggy-eyed drag queen, huh? The baggy-eyed drag. I'm just a baggy-eyed drag queen. I'm just having so much fun talking to my iPad. I'm getting quite happy about it, you know. And let me lay on the floor so I can examine myself. Gonna frustrate some idiots out there in the YouTube world, but it's all fun. Come on. Now remember, laying on the floor. It's so hard to get down there, but I get down. Down, 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 down. Oh, wow, it's no hard to take that over. See how narcissistic I am? A little queen, huh? I am narcissistic. I love it. A good way to keep healthy, too. Keep yourself in good shape. Don't worry about it. Am I too fat? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. I think I've lost weight. So, I'm on the floor. Get a better picture of everything. I'm not taking my clothes off. No, no, no. Hello. That'd be a big no, and you get serious trouble. On YouTube. Oh, he took his clothes off on YouTube. Let's ban him. Oh, but I gotta stretch up. Oh, that feels good. I wonder when I start doing this. That feels good, stretching. So stretching is very healthy. Mm-hmm. It's a different world down here, by the way. You want to join me? Let's get it darker. And then get some color in that. Alright, so I need to get some good pictures or something. Yeah, I think I'm doing better. I think I probably gained a little tiny bit of weight, I hope. I lost a lot. Oh, show off, John. Oh, just show off. I love showing off. Some people are going to look at this video and go, he's really gone now. John is really gone. He's lost his mark. Oh, I got cleavage? Really? I think so, right here, isn't it? Oh, I got cleavage. It's going to piss off some people, but I love it. Who cares? Your real friends stay with you no matter what craziness you do. Oh, I got cleavage. Hi, I got cleavage. I'm just an old drag queen. I'm burned out. I've been in a nut house and I refused to go on Donald Trump's show, The Apprentice. Yes, I did. I'm not kidding. I got all the paperwork still. Plus the airplane fare. Don't I sound like a fruit? Let's see if I can do a real good fruit. Oh, shit. Oh, God. I look terrible today. I look disgusting. I really must get my beauty sleep. I really must get my beauty sleep. Whoop, the leg is in the way. That's the Lay's leg. Or I can act like this. Hello, how you doing? Welcome to the Power Hour with John Kenneth Hutchison, broadcasting live around the world and in your home on 50,000 watt RF power. Oh, God. Well, we're going to do a commercial break in a minute here, but I just want to mention our sponsor, Great Bruiser, the best beer in the world, the Great Bruiser, and Teddy Arnold's Underpants Company, making the best undies for you all that don't give up under stress and strain and activities and high sexual energy people. They don't give up. Remember, Big Bruiser's Underwear Company. I can do. Hello, what's going on today? Is everybody okay, huh? It's been a long bloody trip on this ship, you know. I got a bit seasick, but okay, I'm taking my little tud balls that help me get... let's see here. I got wrinkly skin, oh well. I'll get the hell away sometime. Add some more stuff, but anyway, this is called The Power Hour with John Kenneth Hodges of Rocket City Live and around the world. 100,000 watt-hour power broadcast, reaching you in your home, in your car, and on the road. So anyway, yeah, this is the Power Hour, and if you want to call in, it's 1-800-BUTTER-YOU, okay? You can call in and stay on the line, and I'll eventually get to you and answer your questions about certain things. Whatever you want to talk about here, and we'll do that fine. I really appreciate you being here and listening to me on the Power Hour, and remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and keep smiling, and don't do naughty things, okay? Okay. Oh, look at those lovely hot legs. Woohoo. I lost my mind. I'm sorry. Anyway, back to reality, wherever that is. Anyway, I'm just having fun. Yeah. Fun is fun. How many of you are having fun doing what you really want to do? Answer. The Power Hour. Oh, hi. Hey, you see that? I have this indented on a cable. I don't think that's normal. But anyway, it's still kind of swollen. It's still warm. It's still warm, but oh well. Anyway, gotta go. It's getting late, and I gotta get eating and do my emails and check eBay. As I mentioned before, in the beginning of all this, eBay is my favorite thing. They say, oh wow, almost an hour. Should have been, nah, it was. But, EBL, hello. Okay, back to reality. Just want to do a video with my skirt. I'll take a bath tonight too. Anyway, gotta go. Bye.